All right, we're back for the last, I was going to say half, but that's not correct. The last section, hour of Bandit Blades. We aced our mission. And then there's a giant cat. I love you, giant cat.
This is Gigi.
Kiki?
Gigi.
Gigi.
Yeah,
Gigi.
it's like actually hilarious that you say Kiki. It's the same name as the cat from Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yeah.
Oh. She's so pretty. Okay. My cat's sleeping. Not being a stream cat right this second. But okay, where was I? Yes. We did it. We managed to somehow save that sniper guy and spy.
We not only saved that spy, we killed a fucking lieutenant, which is not a that should not be forgotten.
That was amazing. We did. Boy, it was so good. So good.
Imagine the rest of her group that we could kill.
We'll have many opportunities throughout the campaign, I am sure.
Yeah, so I guess the next step is go back to camp and do those things.
First we have to roll a secondary mission.
Oh, right.
Yes, that is correct. Eric, you ready?
Ooh.
Yep. All right. So does it follow the same engagement procedures?
Exactly the same.
Okay, cool. So was everybody loyal?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then the next up is, that's the one I remember offhand. I was hoping to find it. Did I pass it? Whisper, lore keeper, the commander. Where is it?
It's above the commander.
Yeah.
Oh, it's above command. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Leadership. The soldiers distrust leadership.
No, we're good.
Cool. Are required specialists on this mission?
Yes.
Yes. So we don't subtract. So we're still. So everyone who's keeping track at home, we still have one. Veteran. Is everyone on this mission a specialist or soldier? No. We have rookies on this mission. And this is also once again a scouting mission. And so I use this 2 scouting parameters of speed. Did the quartermaster spend horses to equip them? Quartermaster? No, right?
Let's do it because I'd like this mission to succeed.
Okay, so we're gonna have 2 dice. And then stealth. Is any character starting with a heavy load?
No, you can decide.
We're going to argue no. Yeah, so we're going to argue no. So we have 2 dice. We're rolling 2 dice here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I can't spend intel because I don't have any currently. This successful mission should give me some, though.
All right, so let me roll an engagement. Or just a fortune roll here. I'd say engagement. NPC scout mission.
Oh, I should put it.
And I'm rolling 2 dice here.
Yep.
6.
Nice. So
that's really good. So
you don't get your death experience.
I did.
Might still get death experience. You should read what the outcome for 6 is for secondary mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So this is
secondary mission.
Here it is. 6. Primary mission, you're controlled when your action starts. Secondary mission, you succeed at the mission. Any specialists take level 1 harm. You may choose to lose 2 squad mates to promote a rookie to soldier. Hell yeah.
Awesome. So unfortunately, this is also part of your job. So you're going to lose 2 rookies, which means you're going to lose 2 morale, but your officer will gain 2 XP. But you have to come up with their names and tell us a little bit about each one.
And then they die.
Oh, and then they die?
Yes.
If we had a lore keeper, we would write their name in the annals, but we don't.
You do.
Okay.
It's just an NPC somewhere over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, then. Let me just quickly do this. Okay, cool. All right, let me tell you about them. So the first one that fell in battle, let's see, they are going to be... All right. Sorry, I'm actually compiling things to figure out who they could be. All right. Okay. So they are. Oh, that's boring. Let me check. Invert it. Oh yeah, cool. They were a scarred Barton. His name was. Where are the Barton names again?
Oh, there's new ones and stuff.
Yeah, Bahula. page, which is Star.
Okay. It's touching.
Yeah, he was a
Star.
He was a strong what's the word I'm thinking of? Like just like full of joy. Just a big jovial guy. Jubilant. Yeah, it's a jubilant fellow. Boy, he probably got killed near the end of the battle.
Saving everyone.
Saving everybody else, letting it so the mission could succeed. They originally were a rope maker before joining the battle. So I'm sure he was the guy who also carried a bunch of supplies for people. And let's figure out who the other person was. Ooh, okay. This one is a woman who, let's see. Okay, let me roll a. Oh, it's an orate woman, who is rather that kind of doesn't really. Okay, so orate's kind of a hodgepodge of a lot of different places, right?
Yeah, it used to be like many kingdoms, and the priesthood of the three, the shaper, the maker, and the builder, forged them all under this compact where instead of recognizing one dominant monarchy, they recognize all of them all the time. Yeah. So everybody's got titles.
Okay. So I have to come up with a good name for this person, but I know exactly. So they were an orate courtesan before everything went down. Nobody believes them though, because like they're really as far as like orate fashion and style goes, they wear out of date clothes. They're a little bit like stout for a person, rather than like the tall, kind of like not necessarily lanky, but I imagine orates tend to be a little bit more like tall and thin. This person's more like short and stout and had real bad eyesight and had to wear these glasses all the time. And let's see what happened to them.
She died because she lost her glasses.
Oh my God.
I'm picturing Velma struggling to find her glasses and get sniped.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's exactly it.
If you want, I can tell you what could have happened.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, what is, because I don't know the details of the mission of what threat they encountered to do that.
So maybe they got into the city and it was terrible because instead of having like standard runners, they had like a whole bunch of crows. So there were these like stealth ninjas everywhere. And they finally made it to the lab and they got inside. They realized that the doctor was sewing people's eyes shut and mouths and like pouring chemicals into them. And if they got too close to one of the people, like they explode. So, stuff.
Rooster in chat mentions Rip Velma. Actually kind of pretty accurate, I guess, inadvertently.
Yep.
All
right, cool. So those are the two folks that died, and who gets promoted? Because you have a soldier now. The first of your veterans.
Yeah. We just need
also,
4 more.
I marked the 2 experience you get for having 2 deaths while being their officer. I marked
so those aren't. So I can't choose.
You can choose where it goes, but I just marked it so you know it's in playbook experience. You can move it around. I just wanted to make sure you remember it.
So Crow is all rookies that we haven't defined. So I have to come up with a rookie who gets promoted now, right?
Just tell me what their nationality is. That's the only thing we really care about.
Oh, okay.
You have a soldier, right? So like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess based on the dice have spoken, and so I guess they're going to be Zimyati.
Oh, Zimyati
soldiers are real good.
Badass. All right.
Yeah.
At some point between now and next session, you should probably come up with a name.
Yeah.
And also, you may want to like re-roster the squads so that this squad gets filled out again.
Yeah. I'm going to work with you after that because I'm also going to have to. Well, I'm going to have to work with you as well because I want to import a bunch of rollable tables so I don't have to do this again. I'll do it all for me. And great. I can quickly tell stories that way. Okay?
All right. That sounds totally awesome.
I love it.
Cool. Also, the officer and the scout gain 1 XP each to put anywhere they want. So
3 for the officer, 1 for the scout.
Correct, and both take level 1 harm.
All right. What kind of harm, or can we just like whatever it?
If you want to be flavorful, like chemical burns.
Exhaust. Oh.
Yeah, exhaustion is fine.
I like chemical burns.
Perfect.
One more time. Officer gains 3 experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Alice already marked 2, but like you get 1 more because 2 rookies died under your command.
Mm-hmm.
Your power doesn't shut off just because you're on a secondary mission.
Well, right. Well, my mission first is only at the end of mission XP triggers if anyone died following your order. So that is per person, or is it just a single?
Oh, it's per person.
Oh, happy day. Okay.
I guess it's technically like you're the officer, you're automatically in charge if you're on a mission.
Actually, that is a fair question. Let me just double check the wording real quick.
Mm-hmm. No problem. And Alice, you did give me the 2 extra experience already, right?
It's in your playbook XP.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was making sure. I thought that's what you did.
It is 1 XP, Eric. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay, cool.
But it's still, you get an XP.
All right, cool. That means I'm halfway towards a playbook advancement.
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you. Kelsa, I didn't know if you wanted to give your scout an XP somewhere.
Yeah, I did. I went ahead and put it under playbook experience.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah, I figure that Karya is gonna wind up with like some like gross scarring like across her face and neck.
I dig it. It's very soldier-like.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That said, hang on, let me check my protocols. Yeah, right. There we are. Okay. Mission rewards. Successfully completing missions nets rewards. So there are 2 missions that you're done with. So what we're going to say is, Ginge, if this is okay, I'm going to finish one of your clocks and give you Bordus. Is that all right?
Yeah.
So that way you'll be able to resend a spy on a different mission and Bordus on a new mission starting this turn, but we'll get there in 1 second.
Okay.
So you get a spy. I am currently doing your clocks. I apologize, Commander, but I'm going to tick a clock back by 1. Because one of your rewards is time. Yeah. Cool. And then, Commander, you get an intel. And from the secondary mission, you get 2 intel. So you have 3 intel total.
Nice.
1 pressure, 3 intel. Okay.
Yep. And then we do mission failures. So you automatically fail the 3rd mission because you didn't have the people to send on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to gain a pressure.
Cool. So 2 pressure.
All right. Now, bookkeeping. Morale decreases by 2. Eric, please note it because your rookies died.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, got it.
And now we do time passes. We have to increase the undead advanced clock by 1, and we have to consume 1 food, the circle, not the square, quartermaster.
Consumed.
Okay, so undead clock is back to 2 ticks.
Yep, and also you gain a pressure, I believe.
Yep.
All right, and now back at camp. What is the morale at?
8.
Awesome. So I get to pick a kitten.
Yeah. +1
Get everything over. Yes, right. Cool. So I think we're gonna do. So I know this is not very common, but this is the first your squad. So like. The people that survived retreated across the bridge and you've been fighting and defending each other.
Mm-hmm.
And until now, nobody's died. And the Legion is so few and far between that they're going to actually hold a memorial for the fallen.
Totally.
So I would like each of you to take just a moment and tell us 1 memory that you had of Velma. And what was
that's her actual name, but
it is now. It's canon. What's the Velma Maurice? We'll call her. Give her a little bit of an all right spin. And what was the rope maker's name?
Oh, I had it. It was Star, but I forget the translation.
It was like Balula or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Balula. Yeah, Bahula.
Nice.
Bahula.
That's right.
So cool. So let's just go down the line, and you guys can tell us like either as your roles, you can be like the commander steps up and says the following, or you can say, or you can speak as one of your troopers, like a rookie or something.
Yeah.
So each one of you should tell me one memory that you have of. We'll just do like 1, 2, 1, 2. So one person says something about Balula, one person says something about Velma Maurice, and yeah. All right, cool. We've been picking on poor Eric, so I think I'm gonna start on the others. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Karia steps forward, and she says, "Balula was brave, but he was also talented. Without his rope work, I don't think I could have made it across the bridge. Countless times, his skill has saved my life, and even here on our last mission, I think I'm alive because of him."
Oh, that's nice. Very cool. Do you now have Balula rope as an item?
Yep, definitely. Let me write that down.
Who wants to tell me one thing they remember about Velma Maurice?
I have a good one about Balula, but not about her.
Ginge, Eric, do you guys want to toss one out about Velma?
She was always down to go on any mission. She was very helpful. She was a real team player, and she had an air of mystery about her.
It was a fucking basketball post-game press conference.
She's very cold, so she's just like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, we'll do better next time. It was a tough loss.
It was a tough loss. The team took it really hard.
Yeah.
We'll get them next time.
Eric, what about you? You got anything about Velma?
Yeah. So I think this was probably from Verdant or whatever, and I think Velma was actually I think she like through kind of like some tears a little bit. Is tries to like remember that like we have a little reminisce of like remember the time we were playing snakes and rats or rat snake, and fucking Velma could not roll a 4 above to save her life. You know, and so it's like there was no better person to scrape out our day's wages from. You know, we're gonna miss you, Velma.
I love
so
that.
I think Verda, my heavy, actually steps forward. Because they're both Barton, and I think after it's like very like she's huge, like everyone's like real quiet as she steps forward, and she's silent for like a solid like 5 seconds before doing anything. Then I think she starts singing in like the like not like amazingly, but like definitely can like carry the tune of like a song in the Barton language. And then like after that ends, she's like quiet for a bit and says, "Balula and I once saved some children from some rotters. He sang that song to them when we took them back to their town." And then she steps back.
Super touching. Back at Camp Seeds, y'all.
Uh-huh.
All right. So now we're gonna get to interesting things. Let me find out. Sorry, I have the steps here. All right. Legion advances. So Commander, are you folks staying in the Western Front, or are you advancing to Plansworth Village?
No, we're getting the fuck to Plansworth.
Cool. There is a downside to where you're at.
Yeah.
So you are at the Western Front. The special rule for the Western Front is when advancing, add +1 to your pressure. The undead are plentiful and cut off all paths of egress from this area.
Yeah.
So I believe 3 pressure, right?
Yeah.
And this is where we ask the quartermaster. Quartermaster, do you want to spend any horses to reduce that?
Spending horses here if we have them would be real good. We can get more horses at Plains.
I was gonna say I think if we can do some Commander, if we can do some supply mission when we get there, I'm fine with spending the horses now.
Yep.
How many horses do you spend? It's circles.
Yeah. I could spend 2, but then I'd be out of horses.
I promise you, horses are gonna be a thing we're gonna fucking go for.
All right. I believe
awesome.
You should.
So
Maybe.
I spend 2 and we're out of horses. Because I spent
Cool.
the other horses on the mission earlier.
Let's roll that advance, Commander.
Cool. So that's reducing pressure for the roll.
Yep,
Correct?
you
So
can be
that-
rolling at 1d6.
Cool. 1d6. 1. We want to roll low here.
Time is added. Very good. For my own morbid curiosity, roll 1 more d6. I just want to see.
Oh, okay. 4.
Oh, Kelsa, you saved us the time with that. second
Nice.
GG's. All right, cool. So the Legion advanced, and now we're gonna do campaign actions and spy master stuff. So, Kelsa, I'm gonna let you think about campaign actions for a second, and I'm
Okay.
gonna talk to Ginge for a second.
Sounds good.
So, Ginge,
How many campaign actions am I going to get, just so I know what I'm supposed to think about?
2, I believe. Eric.
Yeah, we're only
Yeah,
at 7.
we're at 8,
8.
which
So
means
two.
that we still
Okay.
have 2 actions.
Sweet.
Cool. All right. So let me reset. I'm gonna reset the clock for your seamstress. Is that cool, Ginge?
Yep.
And
That works.
you're gonna get a 3rd clock for Bortus. So let's let me
Oh,
just copy.
very quickly. We marked XP for our chosen because that was a mercy mission.
Oh yes, it was. Good job.
2 more for those.
I totally forgot about that, so I'm glad somebody
Good
remembered.
catch. All right, awesome. Sweet. So Ginge, what do you want your spies to do this time? So I believe Bortus and what's her name, Antoinette, are free, and your other Onyetin is still training up a new spy.
Okay. I'd like to. Trying to think. What do you guys think we need most?
I mean,
Intel would be great. Anything we can do and get more intel would be really good for
Intel-
engagement rolls.
Do you want to look for a really good scouting mission coming up?
Yeah, I'll do that for Antoinette.
Okay.
And then, isn't there a way to make it that they're to train them themselves?
What's it called?
What's the
You
like to
sort
improve
of.
quality because one of them's master.
Yeah,
Actually-
so there's it's complicated, but I'll explain to you how it works, and you actually got the guide that's really good at it. So Bortus can expand your spy network, and if you go north in the spy network, you'll see that promotion and training are available there.
Okay. Yeah, the training I thought was just for new recruits.
So
And then-
recruit and yes. You can replace people, but you can't increase their level. You can only gain better spies by expanding your spy network, essentially.
Okay. So yeah, I think I'm looking for better quality. So I'm going to send Bortus out for that, and then Antoinette, I'll send her up for the intel for the mission.
I was actually rather than intel, would you mind doing a find resources rather than intel? Because we have 3 intel right now, which I'm okay sitting at.
Okay.
And I
Finding
totally
res-
would like our next mission to involve supplies.
Finding resources might be
So she won't be able to find a supply mission immediately because it's a 4 o'clock, so she's going to have to roll on it and work on it. And
Yeah.
We have enough missions for now to last us anyway while that happens. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll do resources for Antoinette, and then Bortus will be the recruiting.
We have enough supplies that we can take another mission in between, but having supplies is always important.
So essentially, what I'm hoping to have happen is to do a supply mission in Plainsworth, and then have another one queued up for after Plainsworth.
Okay. Is there a
Makes
limit
sense.
on the number of spies I can have?
however many there are, so it's like 6.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do that. He's going to recruit another one, and then we'll continue with the supplies. I think that makes sense.
Cool. So Bortus is going to be expanding your network, which is still an 8 o'clock, and Antoinette is finding a supply mission, which becomes a 4 o'clock, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll for each of them if you would.
It's 2d6, right?
1d6 unless they're
1d6?
master.
So is Antoinette your master, or is it?
No, that's the one that's already on the mission.
Cool. So Antoinette
That's
only
one.
gets 1d6, but that's okay.
Okay. 1.
It's a 4 o'clock, so you're still
Yeah.
not doing that bad.
And then I'll roll for Bortus, right?
Yep.
2.
2.
All right. So I'm gonna give him. How many dice did you roll for Bortus?
1.
Oh, Bortus is your master, isn't he?
No,
Oh, no,
Bortus
he's
is
already
the new guy. He actually has a power where he automatically increases expand network missions by 1.
Nice.
Okay, so
He has a
my bad.
second. He's good at that.
Okay, so I'll roll 1 more for him. 4, so that's a 6 total.
No, it
Or
he
2.
increases the tick by 1.
Yeah, he adds a tick. So you
Oh, okay. Okay.
he
got
started at 2. He adds 1 more. It's all good.
it. Okay.
And let me. Oh, I'm sorry. You get 2 ticks instead of 1. I just saw your roll. My bad. All right, cool. So Bortus is going to tell you that he's finding some Aldermani to like sell him information, and that's how he's generally increasing your. He's like expanding the network that way. He's looking for like some more people that may have been hidden further to the east. So
Okay.
and I am going to add 1 for finds good supply mission. There we go. All right, sweet. Spies are done. Campaign actions.
Cool.
Kelsa.
Sorry, gotta unmute all the things so that everybody can hear me, including you guys. So for the campaign actions, I wanted to do a rest and recuperation because we're hurt. We're hurting pretty bad.
Yeah.
For sure. So.
Well, actually,
We are
yeah.
a lot of level 3 harms and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the only one on the rookie, but yeah.
There's one on the rookie, but I think that we've got like 2 others that have at least level 1 harm.
Yep.
So I think that's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Let's see, clear all. So first is everybody marks a tick in any wound row. If rows are full, erase the runes on that row. If your wound a mercy, 1 specialist can gain an extra healing tick.
By the way, everybody gets an extra healing tick because your chosen grants you better healing.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, let's see. My medic is now healed.
Yeah. Everyone should be healed except for our rookie.
Yeah. Verdant is still not.
Okay.
Verdant should be at 2 out of 3. If you wanted to wound a mercy, you could put it to 3.
I'm on one hand, it's like, I mean,
he's a rookie.
You're a rookie. I think you're gonna get rotated into a different squad and just sit out for a few missions until you get healed up. So I'm not gonna spend a mercy right now.
Cool.
And let's see, because
Do we have
only got
supply?
1, so we have 1 supply.
Did you already? My question: did you already Liberty?
Not yet.
Okay.
I was thinking about Liberty as our other.
Yeah.
Our other
That makes
thing
sense.
Here. So, yeah, I think we definitely need a Liberty and to work on acquiring assets as a mission.
So I think.
Yep.
This is up to you. This is just a suggestion. So please, if you wanna do it, feel free. I think we're in a position that we don't need to Liberty twice. We can just do Liberty once and not spend a supply because our heavy's clear. Our officer will go to 0. And the cool thing is with specialists leading secondary missions, they can be on full stress and it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, totally. I was gonna say the same thing to save this supply for right now. But everybody gets to clear 3 stress, and our Legion morale increases by 2, so we're back up at 10.
Okay.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
That's why you ignore the scout or the assault mission rather.
It's perfect. So yeah, that's what we get. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. I guess this is the point where I ask the commander, what is your mission priority, Commander?
Supply.
Cool. Let me roll some dice real quick. Are you spending any intel?
I will spend a single intel.
So that means that you're going to get one special mission.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me find. Where's my GM sheet? Cool. So you definitely get a supply mission, you get a special mission, and you get a religious mission.
Neat.
Interesting.
Yep. And we will determine what all of those are for next time. So I think
Dun dun dun.
that's it. That's a game.
Yeah.
Beautiful. This was a really great session. I had a fantastic time, and I'm excited. Very excited. Let's do some shout outs. I'm gonna just like go across the, well, I'm gonna put us back on this other screen. I lied. Okay. So let's start with above my head, Eric, and then we're just gonna go around in a circle and with Strauss.
All right. Hey everybody. Yeah, I'm Eric Vulgaris. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us and playing these games. I love this game so much. Thanks Josh for jamming it for us. It's such an intense game in a way that's I love just how quickly things can turn. While like it seems like, oh, these guys just keep rolling sixes, it's fine. It's like if we didn't roll a six, it would be dead. So like things, it's so good, and I hope you guys see just how dangerous this game is, even though we've just been rolling extraordinarily.
You took level 5 harm.
Yeah, exactly. So, like 4 harm is deadly, and you took level 5 harm. That's
level 5 harm. I had from a tier 3 enemy.
Yeah. I had to expend my armor just so I could be like
regular dead.
Regular dead. Like just to give you an idea. That's such a it's so good.
Now imagine the amount of harm you're taking if that archer chick hit any of us once.
Yeah.
It just never did.
It was like
so close.
So anyways, that's what I do. I'm playing Mouse Guard tonight afterwards. That's my Super Bowl plans. So yeah. That's me.
Cool. Alice?
Oh, hi. I'm Alice, also known as Tafcat. You can follow me at twitter.com/TAFF_KAT, which I will post in the thing if you want to do that. And once I have like house stuff situation with the internet and all that, I'm gonna probably be streaming some fighting games, mostly Street Fighter V and Dragon Ball Fighter Z, because those games are good. Other than that, that's about all my stuff. This is the only stream game I'm in right now. I am doing some like fan-made stuff for this game though, actually, which I'll be talking about more once we get closer to the release. I'm doing that alongside Figure 4/Dylan, and Strauss is helping a ton. So if you're interested in that, follow me on Twitter, and I'll post more about that as we get closer to release.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Ginga.
I am Xbiz Ginger Ninja. I had a lot of fun tonight. Definitely some sketchy situations, but we all pulled through. Again, we're gonna continue this theme. No one's ever gonna die.
Except on that side mission, which doesn't
Except
count.
there's 2 people that just died.
It doesn't count.
I mean, they took 1 for the team, 2 for the team.
No, they took a single one. It's just the one big one.
The one big one. But I am starting this week. What is it? Mist. City of Mist. I can't talk.
Oh.
So I'm really excited. I actually have to go create a character right now after. And I was, the Super Bowl, but I don't really watch football. So. But yeah, you can catch me over on Unmade Gaming stream doing that. And then we have our last episode of Blades in the Dark, where we are going to go try to kill the Dimmer Sisters next Saturday. So there's that.
Sweet. And that is
good luck.
That's
Thanks.
That's GM by my friend Sam, aka Wizenfool. I'm mentioning that because he's also on my channel on a show on Thursday nights, a Burning Wheel game called Harvest Valley. So you can catch that if you're interested into some Burning Wheel style of Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley sort of farming simulator, also with mystical bullshit.
I was gonna say kind of like that from what I'm
it's loosely based on. I think it's more like a Rune Factory. Out of that whole thing is kind of where it's gone, where there's just like weird monsters, and we're like feeding slimes to the sheep to get them to have weird colored wool. As you do, right? Obviously here on Sundays is Band of Blades. On Mondays, I do some variety streaming. I've been playing Slime Rancher, funnily enough. Although tomorrow it's going to be a relatively short stream because I have something I have to do in the afternoon. So that's me.
We miss Strauss. Yeah.
Let's go to Strauss.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Strash. You can find me at Strash A on Twitter. Again, if you're hyped for it, I Scum and Villainy is getting a physical release. If you want the PDF of that is available through the drive-thru. The full text is up. And if you want to see me on other streams, next week, Thursday night, we're playing a magical girl genre Blades hack called Girl by Moonlight.
So good.
We're going to be piloting giant mecha as magical girls and fighting for a city that doesn't truly appreciate us, which is going to be super fun.
Nice.
And also, I believe on Eric's channel, we will be playing 316 next Saturday. So if you want to see more kind of like military sci-fi, John Harper is running it. Should be pretty fun. And of course, tune in next time for some more Band of Blades, which should be going out in beta as soon as.
Speaking of which, I am. Oh, Cat, I imagine. I'm not going to be here next week on the 11th, so I guess no session.
We'll sort dates
without
after
you.
the stream.
Yeah.
So cool. That's it for me.
Sweet. Well, thank you all for coming out, whether you're watching us live or watching this on YouTube later. Like, follow, subscribe, get so that I can be internet famous, 'cause it's really what I want. Plus, it helps it helps get knowledge of this game out there because it's super awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna toss it back over to our outro screen so that you can listen to the amazing music by Drummer Boy. And have a good night.